Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty fun news going on. As of tomorrow, we have an official PlayStation announcement confirming that the State of Play is returning. So we're going to go talk about this. There's probably going to be a lot of PlayStation 5 Pro news, most likely. I'm going to give you guys my rundown, the community reaction, and of course, I want to hear all your thoughts and comments of what you guys want to have at the upcoming PlayStation State of Play. Now, as you guys probably know, this is not going to be the official, big E3 style head honcho gaming extravaganza, but it is going to be a 30-minute plus long event, and there's going to be VR stuff, new games coming out, and ideally, fingers crossed, more first-party titles, because as you guys probably know, we've had some cool stuff. Astrobot, we've seen some cool little DLCs be announced, and we've seen other cool stuff like Wolverine and Venom being leaked, so let's get something hopefully kind of cool, especially with right off the high of the PlayStation 5 Pro, and I kind of feel like the whole gaming community as a whole needs a little bit of a spark to get some kind of hype going on. We're in for the Switch 2 news, hopefully some cool games from Nintendo. Xbox has had a few filler games like Fable and a few other ones we're waiting for. So PlayStation, I better get your booty in gear to get this all rolling. So I'm gonna go talk about this. So if you guys will enjoy it, we might actually even go do a YouTube co-stream on it tomorrow if I feel up to it. So just be on the lookout for that too as well. So subscribe with the notifications on if you don't already. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below if you guys want to follow. And of course, leave your like and your thoughts of what you guys are expecting for the State of Play. There also is a brand new Tokyo game show too as well coming out. So we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. A lot of this stuff's going to be PS5 Pro stuff, most likely. So the State of Play is officially returning tomorrow from the PlayStation blog. As I mentioned, we might be doing a co-stream of that. It'll be at around 6 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. So we'll maybe do a pre-stream at maybe 4:30, 4:45 if I do it. So just be on the lookout for the YouTube channel. And then it might even get copyright strike because sometimes we'll play music for hype stuff. But whatever, it's just for the sake I wanted to go talk about games. So you guys might see me doing that tomorrow as of Tuesday. Don't forget, we do have the PS5 Pro coming out officially as of this week. So we'll maybe get some guides and other things for you guys out there. So we did a lot of that stuff for the PS5 restocking era. So as of right now, they're going to be having updates from over 20 titles. Now, before we get too excited though, some of these might be PlayStation VR 2, which I think is still good overall. There's been a big resurgence of the PlayStation VR 2 since they've put the PC adapter, and overall, I'm just happy to see they didn't completely give up on it, because it looked like they kind of were for a little while. So they have more updates than 20 PS5, which is good. So this is actual games, and then PSVR 2 games from studios around the world. Now, the around the world might mean we may not have as many first-party titles, but we have had State of Plays before where it's just normal games. They'll have PlayStation games too as well. So we'll see, because with the holiday coming up too as well, there might be a surprise release. I'm not sure. It's, they usually will be next year in all honesty. But they do confirm a 30-minute plus show begins September 24th as the hours we mentioned before on YouTube and Twitch, and we broadcast in English and Japanese. See you tomorrow. So we've had a lot of intriguing things. So we also do have the PS5 Pro mentioning will be playable at the Tokyo Game Show. And then Sony, kind of in correspondence with the State of Play, has also announced a really big lineup. So I think there's going to be a really big PS5 Pro push here, because the PS5 Pro is obviously coming out very soon, and you want to incentivize people to get the PS5 Pro. So I think there might be a few little focus of hey, God of War Ragnarok, PS5 Pro Edition, Spider-Man 2, PS5 Pro Edition, Horizon Forbidden West, PS5 Pro Edition. And there's also been some rumors too as well, which we'll cover maybe right now. We're hearing rumors about Days Gone getting their own PS5 Pro remake with the Bloodborne. If you guys have missed that news, they've basically had it able to be ran on PC now in 4K crazy 60 FPS. We might also see some news for that. That's more of a YOLO card, but there's a lot of first party titles that we're kind of expecting. So I really think they're going to push a lot of PS5 Pro games that are playable, and then maybe a few indie games. But as of right this second, the Tokyo Game Show will be later on this month, which was, if you guys remember those prior videos, maybe where we were going to see more PS5 Pro news, but they just announced on their own. And they're going to be running it out from the 26th to the 29th in China, Japan. And then I'm actually not sure. They mean maybe China and Japan. I don't know. Either way. So basically, they will have a chance to go check out these PS5 Pro enhanced titles, which is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which if you guys have seen prior videos on, looks amazing. Like, genuinely looks like it's worthwhile to get on the PS5 Pro. It looks phenomenal. And then the Gran Turismo 7, which once again is kind of like their game that's meant to push the standards for like real life fidelity and overall ray tracing and lighting effects, because how else do you make a racing game look good? You make the cars, the shadows, lighting, and backgrounds look amazing. And you have a chance to go and have hands-on with it. So that's why I think this state of play is going to be very similar. As of right now, they have they had like a list of games that they're able to go play. They're going to have a lot of different demos. And as of right now, for the PS5 Pro, you can play Astrobot, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, Dynasty Warriors, which these games are probably good for PS5 Pros, a lot going on, so it's nice. Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is, I'm going to probably assume it's going to be at this PS5 Pro state of play as of tomorrow. I'm guessing, if you guys want my full-on list, I made a little baby like notepad for a little list. I'm assuming is going to be the PS5 Pro in general. Sometimes if you're curious how I do these videos, I kind of make them pre-notes. I do put a little effort, I do kind of whip it and ship it, but I do like to, at least do a little research on it. I think they're going to have God of War Ragnarok PS5 Pro Edition. They just released it on PC, which we'll talk about maybe in a separate video because it's kind of a little shaky, but like it just came out. So there could be a new potential God of War DLC. Maybe Astrobot DLC seems likely because it's actually had very well received reviews. BioShock 4 as its own independent game has been making a lot of rumors. Some of these are wild cards just for the sake of fun speculation, like we'll see tomorrow. But I do think BioShock is overdue for a proper like either gameplay, additional trailer. Killzone has had a little bit of rumors as well in the rumor mill from maybe a Killzone 1-2 remake or remaster, which kind of, I don't like all the remaster remakes, but it would maybe make sense for this. Or maybe like just a Killzone 1, like just stand, like, how like sometimes games do like the resetty spaghetti, something like that. There is a small chance for a GTA 6 new trailer. There was some initial leaks that there may be one around the November time separately. And if all these rumors of like the marketing licenses are true, we might have a very rare chance for a GTA 6 trailer. My expectations are like more down here, but like for the sake of fun conversation, a little bit higher. So just, we'll see tomorrow. Like, well, it's not a big deal to wait. I do know that they've obviously had the Wolverine game a little bit shaky with all the leaks, and the same with Venom. Venom was meant to release this year. It was rumored for this year, or as well maybe 2025, with Wolverine being 2026. So this is also just a state of play. So they might be saving some of these big boys of the head honchos for like a proper PlayStation event, maybe next year in the summertime. But like, I don't know, why not? It's fun. I do believe there might be some Metal Gear Solid, a little bit of a gameplay or flash or showcase on the Pro to incentivize folks to go and buy the Pro. And we've also had a chance to see it over here on the Tokyo Game Show, where they do have the Metal Gear Solid gameplay available. Monster Hunter Wilds, I think without a doubt, with how much has been being showcased, I do think it will be pushed in the PS5 Pro. In my honest opinion, maybe not as much tomorrow. I hope there is like a new trailer or gameplay, but they've had this at like TwitchCons and PAXs and all these other events, so I do think they're going to push it a lot. There has been more Kingdom Hearts 4 rumors too floating around. Early gameplay, early screenings for the game has also shown too, and Square Enix and all these big, Japanese-based companies have been pretty closely knit, obviously, with Sony, so they would maybe want to push it up on a PS5 Pro big event. And then, as I mentioned too, Days Gone is looking very likely. We're hearing rumors on the Horizon Zero Dawn remake, similar in the same vein of Last of Us and all their remakes, which I'm still, like I said earlier in the video, a little bit on the iffy side for it, but it's news. And then obviously Bloodborne as well. Now they might give us a new individual game, and I hope they give us something cool. They also have the Sonic game, Neva, and all these other various things too as well. There also is going to probably be some Silent Hill gameplay because it's coming in the next few weeks, so maybe an additional trailer. But I really think Death Stranding 2 will probably be a little bit more special because they have kind of close knits with PlayStation, have a chance to push the PS5 Pro, and I do think Death Stranding, although unique and niche, that is one of like the big 3 or 4 games. Monster Hunter Wilds, niche but strong community, which needs the gameplay for an open, like the PS5 Pro for the open world gameplay. Death Stranding 2, amazing looking game, would look phenomenal on the PS5 Pro, and then obviously GTA 6, which we've heard the rumors on that the PS5 Pro has marketing rights and licensing rights for it. So these are like kind of wild cards. I do think it's gonna be a little bit more basic sometimes, or like an Astrobot DLC and like some like, you know, PS5 Pro gameplay, as I mentioned. But at the same time, I think there's going to be some good news. Now, we also even seen people being like, hey, yo, like, where's our first party titles? And then people are like, what's going on, dude? Some people are like, you don't even need that at this point because they basically went and beat Xbox. I would still like to see first-party studios too as well. Give me at least one or two to kind of keep us going. Even a new Uncharted, maybe an Infamous, whatever the wild cards might be. But we'll find out tomorrow, so hopefully be good. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Give me your thoughts and expectations down below. And hopefully we're not going to be disappointed, although we most likely probably will know in the gaming industry. Subscribe if you guys are new. We have the Twitter and Twitch down below. I appreciate y'all for watching. We'll talk all soon.